Welcome back to Sports First, number one in sports. I am your host, Sabotage. We're here for another edition of the NFL show. Let's get started off with, I guess, the Thursday game where the Houston Texans might have found a future quarterback, as in Davis Mills, but then again, OG Tyrod Taylor, QB, or bringing in the backup God to make them starters is legit. I mean, he was really good before he got injured. Tyrod Taylor, he was really good actually. Just surprisingly, I guess good, as in somebody who didn't think he was one of the best quarterbacks. Even though a lot of people, I would always hear how good Tyrod Taylor is because I'm sure he might have gone to the playoffs with what team were that? Buffalo Bills. That's not 100. I don't know if I've overheard that or just that was a while back when he was with the Buffalo Bills. But hey, as I said, Davis Mills didn't look terrible. His decision making was looked pretty nice. The other thing about the Houston Texans, Mark Ingram, David Johnson, Philip Lindsay, all running backs. I mean, to be honest, I got Mark Ingram, which I do believe is their top running back, because just the amount of carries he's had and just I mean he gets a decent amount of receptions, but so has Rex Dickhead, Lexi. But other than that, for the Houston Texans Panthers game, oh boy, DJ, run that shit back. DJ Moore has been on a roll, as y'all know, with 8 receptions. I think it was around 11 or 12 or 10 targets, one of those numbers, 126 yards. He could have easily had much more. I'm pretty sure there was one missed long, was like 30, 40 yarder that just like went through or was ahead or overthrown by OG, youngster still, I guess, still a youngster, Sammy Donald boy who left them Jets, the Jetsons for I think they just let him go for old boy Zachy Wilson, which ain't looking too great for him right now. But hey, it's just Zach talk for a young cat. So, other than that, Terrence Marshall actually looks pretty decent out if I was transferring my fan. And the other the big thing is CMC. Old boy McCaffrey got injured, which is not looking great for anybody that owned him. I mean, that's one of the, I mean, if you have one of the first picks, if you're in that position to take CMC, you probably would if he's left on the board. But me, I mean, I didn't have that option to be honest. I had, it was Derrick Henry, King Henry was on the board for me at that time. There was a couple of good players left, but I think Chubb was left on he was left on the board, and I ended up taking Henry because I just think he is elite. He's probably the GOAT of running backs. I mean, you could probably say Jim Brown or somebody else, or Damian Thomas with that crazy rushing record or that year. I'm missing names, but still, I do believe so. Just, I guess the game has gotten a little soft and all, but still, it's not like the players have gotten bad or anything. Usually it's the other way around. The players get better and all, and with the defensive schemes and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Derrick Henry, GOAT status. Even though I might be a little biased, since I've had him in my. Actually, last year I traded him for him in my playing team. This year, I pretty much picked him as my like sixth or the first, fifth or sixth overall all around pick. My other one was actually CHE Clyde, which ain't going too well. But this week he actually Clyde Ella from Bella ended up actually getting a rushing, not a rushing touchdown, a reception touchdown. which was pretty naturally, even though that wasn't too great for the, I mean, not too great, as in, we also have one, the Chiefs. The Chiefs wasn't looking too great for the Chiefs. Uh, but, uh, uh, but, uh, but, other than that, oh yeah, also I'm still on that, didn't realize that, well, actually I did, I just thought it was some other team that picked up Royce Freeman, but, Hubbard is actually the one that's looking like he's going to be the future running back. Well, not the future, just pretty much the second man up because he had himself a pretty good game, if I don't say so myself. Sam Darnold with 23 attempts, 34, well, 23 completed from 34 with 304. Sam Darnold looking real nice. The Panthers actually looking nice. And I guess that hiring of the coach and Matt Rule looking pretty nice. From Baylor, even though I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't the correct decision. With him coming out of college, it doesn't always work out. But I mean, I guess there has been situations, but I can't pinpoint at the moment. But other situations, Andy Reid actually went to the hospital this week after the Chiefs game. Chiefs versus Chargers. Jed Herb, the Herbinator, um, got himself a dub against the Chiefs. Did they actually? No, that was a close game last year. I'm pretty sure that was a close game that the Chiefs Chargers almost beat the Chiefs, which I'm pretty sure they didn't. So Patty got a first dub, but then again, the Chiefs with that Clyde inner fumble, just a terrible fumble. That's like second or third one already this season. But I guess he's picking it up, in fantasy wise, at least he's got what's himself. He could have easily had how many point game? I would say around a 20 some point game, but he still had 17 or 18, whatever it was, whatever that number was. But still, I guess I'm to be honest, I'm trying to trade old boy Clyde, but at the same time, I feel like he's still got a lot of upside because Andy Reid seems like he trusts him. So, and he's a very talented player. Just a lot of bad luck, to be honest. He's been put in those situations where it's like you can almost tell that they're gonna go for the run, but at the same time, you got Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, you got Hardman doing them jet sweeps and all that, and you got a whole bunch of wide receiver, and they just signed Josh Gordon. Big news: Josh Gordon signed with the Jets. I mean the Chiefs. Um, Other game, Trevor Lawrence got himself a touchdown to DJ Chark. Cardinals defense was just way too much for the Jags, and they just couldn't hang with them boys. Pretty sure it was two or just one that was sent back for pick six. But Trevor Lawrence doesn't look terrible, to be honest. His decision making from the first week to the third, looking a little back, and you go back. Browns versus Bears. Bears defense. I mean, Bears. Miles Garrett and the Browns just domination from point A to B, from first to fourth. Nothing could stop that defense. Justin Fields was just pretty much getting ramsacked out there. He think got sacked around 5, 6 times. Don't know if but yeah, that game was pretty much a blah 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 blowout. Other than the six they got, or the 3-3, what I'm saying, at a 2-6, 26-6 game. And I guess they're saying that Andy Dalton could come into the situation, or their other back. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of a Super Bowl winner, which is crazy. Um, oh my God. And we'll just forget about that situation. I'm trying to keep it down to 16, 10 minutes. That would be nice if I can keep it down because I keep going overboard. Overboard is not good, never good. Other games, other situation, the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, domination all over that defense, well, it was mainly the offense. They just couldn't really, uh, as most people thought, the Washington defense is supposed to be like real elite. Maybe they need a little bit more time. I believe so. They do. I mean, Chase Young, Schwed, and a couple of other players. I really wanna like been having this cold and all situation, but hey, we go keep going. We out here number one. Then you got the Culver Titans. Not looking so great for the Titans. 0-3. I'm not Titans. Not looking so great for the Colts. 0-3 under Carson Wentz. The one of the brightest spots is the receiving core, I guess. But again, Naeem Hines looking nice, if anything, for the Colts situation with the he had a touchdown carry and he looked pretty nice on the couple of asset five. Not sure on the target number 54, but man, Naeem Hines is feel like he's gonna eventually leave, or I don't know if he signed a big contract or what. I don't think if he signed a contract, not a big contract, but I don't know, he seems like pretty legit running back, and they still have Marlon Mack, but they haven't really used him or anything. I don't know if he's leaving or something, but Michael Pittman Jr. not looking too bad. Zach Pascal's underrated, but still not a good game this week. But still, you know what I'm saying. I actually picked a Jack Doyle. Wasn't a smart decision. I had Mike Gesicki. I thought it would probably be a good decision to start Gesicki, but Gesicki had two bad games in a row. So I was like, man, can I try to do it again with Tua Tagovailoa being out? But Jacoby was looking nice. Guess we'll just pretty much end it with just a couple of areas. Don't trust 49ers running back one. They got another guy, former Ohio State guy. Uh, who was it? Former Ohio State player for sure. Um, I know that, man, I'm totally going off with the names, but we'll look at a couple records and pretty much call it that. Well, Aaron Rodgers had himself a decent game, I guess. Justin Jefferson, pretty good game. Zeke the Freak came in playing a little bit better. The Cowboys defense actually looked really nice. Any other Stafford, the whole staff of Rams, Matt. Ended up getting a dub against the Buccaneers. Jets not looking so great yet with Zach Wilson. As I said, I think that's two blowouts in a row, but at least they're keeping it down to low points with how about Salah's defense. Dolphins let a game slip. Ravens, another person. Lions also let it slip. The Bengals got dominated by, not dominated, just pretty much got beat by the Steelers. Or not, the Bengals beat the Steelers. Jamar Chase looking nice, I guess, with 3 games played, 4 touchdowns from a rookie. So, I mean, a lot of us, me personally, I could have easily gotten him, but I kind of stayed away because he was kind of talking down on himself and like didn't sound confident. And other people were pretty much doing the same, saying that he might not be that great and this and all that. And yeah, come on, man, why you gonna do that? But then again, if he would have said all that stuff, he would have probably gotten picked up earlier in most drafts and all that. I guess too. But longest field goal kick was put in or just attempted and successfully. Oh man, I'm just messing up with my words all over the place. But yeah, Justin Tucker got the longest field goal kick. Well, it was pretty much a doink. I don't know if it was a double doink, but he still got it with like, what was it, 67 or 66? 67, I'm sure it was. And the longest one was actually attempted by, wasn't the Ravens, man. It was actually attempted. I think it was by was it the Jaguars who attempted that? I've been hearing about it the whole week, and now I'm just like pretty much forgetting every single name and everything. Not so great when you're just shooting off the dome and just going off the dome. But yeah, I'm like 100% it was attempted by the Jaguars, and it just wasn't obviously wasn't completed. Returned back for 109 friggin' yards. Oh no, it was actually attempted by the friggin' by the Cardinals. I think it was Prater, was it? Twas Prater. It was yeah, Matt Prater 10 long punt, but yeah, that didn't obviously work out for him. Forget the player's name who returned her, but Agnew, yeah, Jamal Agnew. He returned it for 109, which was pretty dope. Pretty much all over the place. That was pretty much the most talked about thing in the NFL, I think, this week. Well, other than the Jeff Tuck kick and the bad game by Patty. Other than that, well, I guess the Cowboys defense. That was the other big news. But I guess that will be out. We kept it under 12:56, making progress. So that'll be it. Sabotage.